Hello students, um, we have been working on notice and email writing. Okay, so I'll be giving you more questions regarding this your email writing and notice writing. I hope you have understood and you are doing well with the notice and email writing. But we have to move on with other topic as well. So today in this video I'm going to explain you how we are going to do your comprehension part, that is question number 4 of your English question paper. So comprehension, what is comprehension is you are comprehending the passage that has been given to you. The other name for comprehension is your unseen passage. Okay, so most of you're familiar with the word unseen passage, a passage which consists or may not consist, most of the time it consists some storyline or something. You have to understand that passage, and then it is totally unseen for you. You have never come across such kind of passage before. Okay, so you are going to you're going to read that passage. Okay, and then you're going to understand the passage, and then out of that passage I have extracted some questions, I have made some questions, and then you have to answer them. Okay, so the questions that you get after the comprehension are the questions that is related, or the answer is in your passage itself. So what you need to do is you need to find the answer in the passage. Okay, you have to understand. So your first will be your fast reading. You have to read fast your unseen passage. Second reading, you have to go slow, you have to understand, and you have to do one third reading where you have to read question, and then you have to try to find out the answer in the passage. Yes, the process is quite lengthy, but this is actually a proper method of doing unseen passage, because this will help you to get correct answers. Okay, now what you need to do is the question that you get in the below the passage is totally based on the question that you have in the passage. Okay, so you have to find the answer in the passage. You will get like 4 to 5 questions, okay, whose answers are in the passage itself. You have to understand. And then another important thing about writing answers of this question is that you cannot directly copy the lines that you have in the passage. Instead, what you need to do is you need to try to make and write, okay, in your own words. Now when you read a passage, or when you hear something, for an example, when you hear something, okay, practically also, when you hear from someone, like you get a news from one of your friend, and then when you want to deliver that news to your other friend, you do not use the exact word what she said. Instead, what you do, you try to mold it in your own way. You try to make it more interesting maybe, or you may definitely, you're not going to use the exact word, yes or no. So that's what we are going to do for this question answers. You are definitely going to read the passage, you're going to understand it, and when you are going to answer the question, that time you have to understand, okay, what is the question and what answer it is looking for. And when you find the answer, you have to try to make that answer in your own words, put up the answer in your own words and write it down there. Okay, so that is what you have to do for unseen passage question answers. Then you will also find 3 to 4 words, a new word. Okay, again, those words are from the passage. You have to find out. I'll definitely highlight those words in the passage, because there are so many words in a passage. You might be like, you might not see, you might take time to find the word. So what I'll do, I'll highlight the word. Okay, I'll either put in it italics, or either I will like bold it out. Okay, so what I will do is I'll do that, and then what you have to do is you have to mm, find those meaning of those words. Okay, find those meaning instead you have to understand the sentence, and then you have to derive the meaning of it, and then you have to again write the answer meaning in your own words. Okay, it has to be one word or in a phrase. Phrase means 2 to 3 words. That's how you're going to explain the meaning of the word. You're not going to make the sentence of those words. Okay, you have to write the meaning of the word that has been given. That is their question answers understood. Then you might get, some of the time you get summary writing, some of the time you don't get. Summary writing is something where you have to, I'll tell you, you have to summarize this passage, you have to summarize this paragraph or this line. So you have to write it in your own words, in 50, 60 words. You have to summarize and you have to write it down. Okay, so that is what we are going to do in summary writing. And sometimes you also get write a title for the appropriate title for the summary. So even that you have to do. So that means you have to write a title for, you have to give a title to your summary. So that is what we are going to do in unseen passage. I hope you have understood. Now I am going to, soon after you have seen this video and you have understood how to do it, I'll give you a passage. Okay, now passage, definitely it's not possible to read it out in the video. So what I'll do is I'll give you I'll send you a picture of it, of a passage, where you're going to read that, and then questions where you're going to find the answers and you will work on it. Okay, so that is what we are going to do. Just like English literature, you find a story, you read it, and you have to find the answer of it, isn't it? So similar to that, you'll do this unseen passage that we are doing. Okay, you have to understand the passage and you have to derive the answer that I'm looking for. Okay, and also another important thing is, according to the marks, the question answers marks are like 2, 1 or 3, not more than that. So you cannot write lengthy answers. Okay, according to the marks, you will write the answers to the question. Okay, please see that also when you're writing or you're attempting during examination. You have to keep that in mind as well. Okay, don't write too lengthy, don't write it too short. Okay, up to the point in your own words. That is what I'm looking for unseen passage question answers. Okay, so that is all. I hope you have understood. If you have any problem, let me know. I'll send you a picture of an unseen passage. Please read that carefully. Now you're at home and it's your classwork, so you can put a habit of reading and understanding, and then try to find the answer of the question that I'm going to give you, and also the meaning. Do not try to use a dictionary. Now you can use it, but try practicing not using a dictionary to it, so that will be helpful for you when you're writing an exam as well. Okay, so that is it. Try to write the meaning in your own words. Okay, that's all. Thank you and have a nice day.